のクズが調子に乗るな。また避けただと。剣術の基本も知らない素人の万歳だ。
As many of us know, a rookie is a complete beginner in their chosen field, whether it's fighting or whatever sort of activity that they do. Everyone seems to just think that they are the bottom of the tables. Well, then you ask yourself this question: how is it possible for rookies to possess so much power to take down even the highest ranking opponents that they face? Today's video will be taking a look at 10 anime where the weak-looking protagonist is actually a powerhouse. If you're new around here, then please make sure that you subscribe to the channel with the notification bell icon turned on to stay up to date with the latest anime news and recommendations right at your doorstep. Now, without keeping you all waiting, let us begin with the video. I guess it's time to begin with the video with a fan-favorite anime series that goes by the name of Danmachi. Perfect series to begin this video since it lines up with today's topic of being a complete rookie to becoming overpowered. Bell Cranial is the protagonist of the show, a weakling who can't really fend for himself against monsters and dungeon floors, to leveling up so fast and even surpassing stronger adventures through level and sheer power. He has grown over time in a way that made him known as the Little Rookie. For an anime that showcases extremely good power struggle and development for a protagonist who couldn't really achieve anything, even though his dream is to venture into the dungeon and become an adventurer. It's highly recommended to check this one out for yourselves. Just before we continue with the video, I gotta stop you right there now to fully appreciate today's video sponsor from both Tokyo Treat and Sakurako. They both offer exquisite subscription boxes that aim to bring you all the best Japanese snacks that you can eat within the comforts of your home. With Tokyo Treat, you can get up to 20 of the latest, most exclusive limited edition and season flavored Japanese snacks, only available straight from Japan. And for this month in March, all the theme is about Japan's best bites. Japanese snack lovers will love this amazing snack box filled with tasty treats from each season. From the deliciously sweet Kit Kat melon to the savory Mito style udon, this box has got it all. And who can resist the cute and colorful mini chocolate marshmallows or the refreshing Sangira Tsubimi orange? With these snacks, you can taste the unique flavors of each season in Japan all in one convenient box delivered to your doorstep from Tokyo Treat. With Sakurako, you can receive a monthly authentic Japanese snack box subscription just like this. Sakurako supports local Japanese snack makers, and each box comes with 20 traditional and artisan Japanese snacks. This month, Sakurako invites you on a journey to sample all of what Japan has to offer. The box is packed with authentic and regional treats full of flavor. Take a bite from, let's say, the Kurumitsu Kinako Mochi from Hokkaido, or indulge in the rich and buttery caramel nut sable from Okinawa. For the tableware this month, you actually get the kanji side dish, which in my opinion looks pretty neat. You can find more details about each snack and the Japanese culture in the booklet you receive within each box. Now, don't forget to use my code displayed on screen to get yourself 5% off your next snack box order. You can't get a better deal than this, especially when Japan itself can come straight to your doorstep. So don't forget to grab this opportunity to experience Japan for yourself. Lots of isekai tend to be straight off the bat, feature a powerful protagonist. But how about this time, a more realistic take on an isekai, where every character is not overpowered, all equal in strength and struggle against fighting one single goblin. This here is Grimgar of Fantasy and Ash. Now, like I said, every character in this anime struggles in a way when it comes to fighting. It's tough doing things alone, as this series kind of teaches you how important teamwork is to achieve victory. One wrong move and your life could be in danger. It's quite the unforgiving isekai series with a good amount of character emotion, since they all feel sort of realistic with situations that they get caught up in. Definitely one of the better isekai anime worth mentioning on this video. Now we're moving on to an anime series called Handyman Saitou in Another World. That's right, a weak human being who works as a handyman in real life gets isekai to another world who is extremely weak, but at the very least, he can pick locks easily, which makes him a fantastic thief for the team. This is a brand new isekai currently airing and being developed by Studio C2C, and these guys make some quality entertaining anime series worth watching. Saitou has absolutely no special powers at all, but in fact he's actually useful to the team by being the role of a supporting member, picking locks, using a shield to block, or even helping the old man Morlock, not to forget some incantation spells. Think of him as some sort of a supporting character, even though he's actually the main protagonist of the show. It is kind of refreshing seeing something like this, and so far I'm enjoying it a lot. This anime here has the potential to become even better than Fairy Tail. Eden Zero is known as the Fairy Tail ripoff, but just because the art is too similar doesn't mean the series itself won't be good. Going through a space setting for the anime, Eden Zero contains aspects that differentiate from Fairy Tail in terms of how it's created by Hiro Mashima that gives the series its individuality. There are tons of differences in the Eden Zero anime adaptation that pales in comparison to Mashima's previous work such as Fairy Tail and also Rave Master. The plot itself is simple, with a goal that may take forever, but along the way, you have the main cast that visit various planets in the hopes of accomplishing that one goal, and that is to travel the Sakura cosmos and find the goddess called Mother. Season 2 is right around the corner. It's not far off, and currently, as it will start airing in April and will continue from where we last left off from the events of the first season, and I'm very excited to continue the adventure. How about a Chinese anime this time? The fact that those types of anime are getting popular each day shows just how good they are getting. This time I'm recommending an anime called QI Refining for 3,000 Years. The story starts strong with the protagonist being ultra powerful but being at a bottleneck with his cultivation. The story mainly revolves around this, as his main goal is to get promoted to the next level. The protagonist Bai is unable to reach the higher realm despite training for more than 3,000 years. Now over time he has become pretty much the most powerful being without reaching the foundation realm, and anyone who proceeds to go to the higher realm is actually immortal. So he is basically someone who can fight and defeat immortal beings without even being immortal, which is kind of crazy to think about. The first thing you need to know about this is that this anime here is made by the same author who did Overly Cautious Hero, and that it is comedy based. A big complaint that people have about this anime is due to them taking it very seriously when they shouldn't in the first place. Our main character Hiro goes to the store to purchase the brand new version of a game. He's short on cash, but instead he's actually forced into buying a dead full dive RPG game known for being too realistic. Hiro then suffers during his quests while playing full dive, but a portion of the story takes place outside of the game as he logs in and out doing missions, failing miserably by earning titles that make him look bad, and try his best to somehow beat the game with the help of a famous player through his nasty tutorial. てめえは現実以上にムカつくんだよ。 Now, if you're wanting something, let's say, cute, adventurous, with slice of life of intense and sad story put into mix, then this show here is for you. Management of a Novice Alchemist follows Sarasa, who, from the start, she has a pretty rough start. From having a sweet childhood pretty much ripped away from her, with her only shining light, and that is to following in her footsteps of her parents in having a shop of her own, to want to become the #1 alchemist out there. Something that she'll stop at nothing in order to achieve. It's a sweet and sad coming-of-age growth story that is so fun to watch. It honestly kind of reminds me of the usual cute girls doing a, cute things theme kind of show. But in this case, it's adventuring and mainly centered around one key element in Sarasa becoming the best alchemist that she can be. Now we're moving on to a bit more of an intense anime series filled with not only some action and dungeon fight exploration, but also an abundance amount of ecchi and fan service for those who actually enjoy something like that. And this anime here is called Harem in the Labyrinth of Another World. There is honestly nothing really special going on about this anime, except that it's made by Studio Passion, the creators of High School DxD, and you can kind of tell where things are going from there. There is actually more ecchi in this anime than its story to do, so do be cautious when watching this anime. Basically, the protagonist is put into an isekai world, and it's quite powerful, but instead of, focusing on this kind of stuff, he just wishes to use all his money he'd saved by going to the dungeon and fighting to buy himself some slaves and create his harem. It is as simple as that. Trapped in a dating simulator is quite the exciting storyline of an isekai where the protagonist is sent into a video game world of a dating simulator that he beat and must do it again in a more realistic fashion. His game knowledge will be of course tested in how he can conquer the game, a world where females are the most dominant and only the most handsome men have a fair chance at succeeding. This is also a mecha-based series which will involve mechs fighting, and it's actually very well put together. The protagonist Leon is so fun to follow. He loves to act as a villain sometimes and take the spotlight despite having the role of a background weakling of a character in the game. I'm sure many of you would really enjoy a show like this. Anime here is called Sakugan, which is kind of some sort of an anomaly as in the type of show that takes off on a unique adventure in a science fiction realm. It's also unique in that the anime is based from a story contest novel that ultimately became what we see today. From the science fiction category, Sakugan is really something of an underrated gem that I haven't really seen people talk about at all back in 2021 when it first aired. It's a story of both father and daughter adventuring into the depths of the labyrinth to explore the wonders and find its hidden secrets using a giant mecha robot for traversal but also for protection to fight against dangerous monsters. The concept sounds so cool, and Sakugan is able to define the imaginary creativity of the creators all in 12 episodes, which I'm so glad that I managed to watch. Definitely check out Sakugan when you get the chance. You just made it to the end of the video and witnessed 10 anime where the weak-looking protagonist is actually a powerhouse. If I've managed to leave any anime out in particular that you thought would be a great addition on the list, then please let me know in the comment section down below, as I'd love to hear your very new opinion, or just comment down below what you thought about the video in general, as I'd always appreciate the feedback. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll be seeing you all in the next one.